A lot of people get it wrong when it comes down to fighting peace. The issue is that people fail to realize that life's a never-ending war. When you think about it, as soon as you're done with an activity that's been drawn to you, right? So imagine this with me. Imagine that you've been going through something that's like been drilled into your mind, right? You're sick of it. You're sick of it. You have been going through this shit through months and months and months on end. But the thing is, right as soon as you're done with it, your body adapts within a snap. And before you even know, you got another issue to deal with, more problems, right? And at least that's how it's been for me. But honestly, the one thing that I've realized lately that's really helped me is to simply learn how to find peace through war. Learn to actually embrace this feeling of discomfort. Use it to push me forward rather than to stand in front of me and block my pathway towards success. Because pain is the way to success. Pain is one of the only real emotions when you think about it. Because let's be real here. Smiles can be faked. A lot of emotions can be faked, right? But pain, that feeling of when you don't want to be here, it's not really an emotion, but you can't fake it. Got that from Tony Ferguson here. It's one of the few things that feels real, right? And honestly, once I learned to smile into the pain, into the face of pain, rather than to like hide away from it, that made a significant difference to my life, right? Because the thing is, the issue for most people is that they find it hard to find peace within themselves, right? It's hard to accept the things that we are dealt with. And I can totally relate. I can totally relate to you, my friend, because just a couple of years ago, back when I was still in primary, when I was 13 years old, I used to be very short, right? To this day, I'm not the tallest guy. I'm around 5'7", which is 170 centimeters. But back then, I used to be like, I stood at a whopping 5'4", okay? That was I was one of the shortest kids in my class, right? And that was drilled into my mind, right? That almost became my identity, to be the small guy, right? But did I let that stop me? Hell no. When I went into high school and I saw that all the kids around me, all of them, way bigger than me, right? Suddenly everybody grew to like 6'2", 6'5" even. And I was one of the few kids who stood at 5'7", right? And that's when I said to myself, hell nah, I'm done with this. That's when I actually started to take action. I started to lift weights. I started to train boxing. Before you even know it, whilst I'm still not perfect, the amount of progress I've done in that time period is very significant. And the difference that I'll make another 2 years from now, another 4 years from now, it'll be even bigger, right? That's the mindset you should have. You should learn how to accept yourself without using acceptance as, oh yeah, I like where I am right now, so I'm not going to improve. That's not what I mean with this, right? You stop focusing on the things that you can't control and you actually start to work on what you can control, right? I'm a small fucking dude. I'm gonna be honest. I'm literally tiny. I'm 5'7". I've put on a little bit of muscle, but I'm still on the skinnier end, right? I'm around 150 pounds. I'm not a big guy, but okay, this is kind of a brag. But one time when one of my friends who's jacked, right? He's big. Okay, he's a little bit taller, but in terms of size, he's wide, right? He's wide. But one time, he kept talking about sparring, right? How he could whoop my ass just because he has a little bit more weight than I do. Guess what happened? We never actually sparred, but I remember after just like a little bit of shadow boxing, like with only a year of experience, like this dude was getting pressured. He was getting his ass kicked without even me throwing a hand at him, right? And that boosted my confidence. That made me realize that obviously muscle don't win fights, right? But I suddenly felt this hope in the back of my mind that it's not over for me, right? Because I took action. And I can only imagine what the results could be for you if you actually put in the work, my friend, right? And it's crazy. Learn how to find peace within the war. Smile the war to its face. Look at it. And instead of like getting beaten down, stand up and keep fighting. I feel like I'm on some Rocky shit. Y'all watch that movie with fucking Steven Seagal? Oh shit, is that a snail? Wait, let me. Shit. Yo, that's a snail. For real. Yay! Oh, boy. That's animal abuse been caught right on camera. I'm about to get cooked. Yeah, man. It's wild. It's wild, honestly, this journey of YouTube. This whole channel is just a way for me to monitor my progress, to have something to go back to while spreading good to the world, right? Of course, there's nobody there, but yeah, I'm out here in this abandoned bridge near my town. I hope that I could get like a nice cinematic view for today, but I forgot that it's fucking November and the weather's shit. At this point, I don't really care. I wanted to make something that stands out from my other videos. But back to the topic. Once you actually learn how to embrace discomfort, your progress will speed up, because as you already probably know, progress doesn't happen when you're staying in your little comfort zone. It's when you actually step out of that little bubble, right? When you actually start to expand it. That's when the overall width of the circle increases, right? And that's when you're able to do more things. Progress doesn't happen when you're in your comfort zone. No, it happens when you're outside of it. You need to stretch that bubble for it to get bigger, right? Okay, I feel like I'm repeating myself at this point. It's wild, but I need to drag this video to 8 minutes, right? So I can get like 0.5 cents more money. Guess what? Maybe I'm not here to save people's lives. Maybe I am to just get money. I'm getting pennies anyways. Nah, but okay, that was just a dirty joke. What do you think of this? Fuck it. If you stay to this part of the video, I don't give a fuck about the algorithm. What do you think it is? You like this view? Do y'all want me to record outside more often? Like, let me know. Honestly, let me know, because I'm down. I'm down to the fullest. I'm having a blast. Y'all want to hear something crazy? Okay, we're getting back to the topic of working hard and fighting peace, right? I felt so amazing this morning because we didn't go to school today, right? Today's All Saints Day. I'm not sure if your country celebrates it, but it's the day right after Halloween where we celebrate all the dead people, right? It's something we have in Poland, but essentially, I used that day as a way to propel myself forward, right? Because I didn't have to go to school. Today's a holiday, so theoretically, I could have slept longer. But guess what I ended up doing? I set the timer at 6 p.m. I know it's not, 6 a.m., not p.m. I know it's not that early, right? But I woke up at 6 instead of usually waking up at 9, because guess what? I really care about my sleep. I woke up at 6. I prepared all of my stuff in my room, and by 6:30, I went on a full-on 3-hour work block for just YouTube, right? I was working on future videos. I was working on, well, something I can't really tell you about, but it's amazing out here, man. After those 3 hours, which were they were hard, I was planning out so many different things, scripting out so many different things, journaling for a major part of it, whilst looking at the profiles of universities that I'm gonna go to next year. It's wild. But at the end of those 3 hours, I felt so at peace deep down, knowing that I've done a week worth of work in 3 hours. That's gotta be one of the best feelings ever, right? So if you are able to adapt something that feels relatively similar, to just live up to this rule, right? If you were to remember to one thing from this video, the more you put yourself in war, the more you will find peace. This is a quote that I came up with. You can quote me on that, actually, but I don't know if it's unless somebody already came up with that quote and I'm just using deja vu. I don't know. If this is actually my quote and you never heard it before, quote me on it. I'm taking the credibility for that shit, but I'm not gonna waste your time. My friends called me 3 times for recording this video, and I need to get up with them, man. And if you're watching this on the same day this is dropped, we're doing a voice call today. And if you missed it, no worries. We're doing voice calls every single week on our Discord server. It's the best place on the fucking internet. I don't know why I'm getting so excited. I'm getting more excited by the end of the video before the beginning. Maybe I should sit there and talk for another 10 minutes straight. I don't know, but yeah, I hope you found value in this. I hope that this gets more than 1,000 views. If this video gets more than 1,000 views, fucking I'm celebrating, right? But nothing really bad happens if it doesn't, right? I don't care. I already have a video that's on its way to 1 million views, so come suck my dick. All right. Hope you're doing good. Hope I'll see you in my Discord server so I can talk to you directly. If not, click all the links if you want to. Not going to force you to do anything. Hopefully, I'll see you in the next one, brother. Back in my room. Take care. I'm not going to waste your time, so. I missed the camera, as always. Oh, shit. Nah, this is wild. Take care.